is Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. It is Monday morning and I actually really like Mondays. I know that sounds very strange, but it is true. We've been gone all weekend and I just love how get things back in order at home and kind of just settle in for the week type of thing. Also, we need to run kids to all their different activities for today. But I thought for today's video, I wanted to take you along with us, of course, throughout our day, but I also have a lot of updates to share with you. Bailey had her vet appointment last week, so that going on, and just a few little summer things happening that I thought I would fill you in on as well today. But it is also supposed to be a rainy afternoon. We missed it this morning. It kind of went right by us, but I think this afternoon it's going to come, which I am okay with. We are in desperate need of some rain. So we have gymnastics, a golf tournament, and baseball tonight. Baseball is kind of iffy if that's going to happen. We'll just see what the weather does, but I think it's going to hold off at least this morning so Madden can get to his golf tournament, Macy can get to gymnastics, and the twins and I have a couple of errands that I thought we would run in the meantime. I have a Walmart grocery order to pick up. Oh, that reminds me, I have a really cute American flag cake that I'm going to make with the kids today, so I'm going to share that with you as well. When I was reading through your comments this morning, a lot of you, well, not a lot, a handful of you were asking where my jeans are from that I'm always wearing, and so I wanted to give a shout out to these. Now, these are actually not from Stitch Fix, however, they kind of got me hooked on them. They are by the brand Pistola. They had sent me a pair of these very similar years ago, and I just wore them out. I literally had holes right in like my crotch area. I'm like, no, I cannot wear those. But they are high rise, which I love, and they have some good stretch to them. They're just comfortable, if you know what I mean. Now, they are an investment, which I'm okay spending money on jeans because I wear them like every single day. So I just rotate between like a couple of pairs. So I'll link what I can down below. And then I also want to talk about this tank top. This is actually new from Amazon. Has a little pocket. I've been looking for just some everyday tank tops. I've shared the tees that I really like, and this is almost like the tank top version. I only bought it in one color, the olive, to make sure I liked it, but it has tiny slit, but I like the length on it. It's a good length, and I feel like the sleeves where they have it like, I don't know, cutting off is just very flattering too. So yeah, I'll link this too, but I got mine in the olive green, just something fun and different than what I already had in my closet. And you guys pick up on everything. I had another question, it made me laugh, asking if I ever wear shorts. The answer is sometimes, rarely. Just had 2 packages arrive and they are the lightest boxes I have ever felt. I honestly am like questioning why they're packed in these boxes, but I'm working on a decor haul, which will maybe be the next video you see. I've also been decluttering. I brought a whole trunk load to Goodwill last week, and then I'm trying to sell a handful of things a week on Facebook Marketplace for the entire month of July. So 5 things a week. Just, it could be kids' clothes, toys, it could be home decor. I have a lot of those things that I'd like to part ways with as I bring in some new things and as the kids grow older. I was going to do a garage sale, and I'll talk a little bit about it later. It just doesn't look like it's going to work out this year to do it. So this is kind of my way to at least get some things out of here as we start thinking about fall. I cannot believe it's almost July. And last week I also took down some of my spring decor, and it's still on our kitchen table. So I need to pack this away today too. It feels like the good old days right now. I just have the twins with me. We're out running errands. I dropped Macy and Madden both off where they need to be this morning. And we just picked up our groceries from Walmart. I actually have to run to Hobby Lobby. I was going to save it for later this week, but Andrew wants to go in and see if he can find a blue airplane he saw last time. So it's a good reason for me to go in, exchange this shirt. It's just a little bit too small. It looked bigger in the store, and then when I got home, tried on, I'm like, I think I'd rather get a little bit of an oversized fit. But I'm hoping to do a Cricut on it, or a Cricut decal on it of some sort. So anyways, we're gonna go pop into Hobby Lobby. We can't be out and about because we have groceries in the trunk for too long, but we should be okay to at least go there.
Hobby Lobby is my favorite store.
Hobby Lobby is his favorite store. And I just told Andrew his shirt's on backwards. Oh well. the holiday weekend coming up and we have lots of family in town. I think we're going to be going out to eat once or twice for dinner, and then, I don't know, we're just gonna grill and try to keep it simple this week, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. But I did buy ingredients to try a new pasta salad for the 4th of July. I'm going to do a test run of it at home, make sure it's good before I make it for everybody for this weekend. So I got all the ingredients for that. I'm not sure if I'll get to it today, but I would love to, we'll see. Some Lunchables for the kids. Might have these for lunch, but I almost am tempted to save them for a different day when we are just on the run. Coffee creamer, milk, Go-Gurts, just quick grab and go type thing. This one appealed to me because it has cotton candy flavored Go-Gurt, so big box of those. I want to actually try to pull my Nespresso back out. If you remember, I tucked it away. I just wasn't loving it, so I thought I would try it again, but use it with this Premier Protein and make some iced coffees now that warm weather is here, so we're gonna test that out. So I just grabbed a 4-pack of those. I got fruit for the recipe or the dessert I'm going to be making today with Macy, just strawberries and blueberries. More jelly for sandwiches, bread, eggs. These were turned upside down in my trunk. I'm very nervous to open these. She did not do a good job of putting them in my trunk, so we'll see about that, but we have lots of eggs here. The kids love the cinnamon French toast stick, so got another pack of those. I mean, we go through this within one meal with all 4 kids, but try those. It's even good without syrup. I think they're so good. Bananas, apples, and I always get these Tide Pods just to stock up on them little by little. And then I'm out of the Brookside chocolates that I had picked up from Costco, so I thought I would try the pomegranate flavor and see how those go. So just a small package of those. Washed our sheets this morning and just came up here and made the bed, so I thought it was the perfect time to just sit down and chit chat for a little bit. It feels like it's been so long since I have vlogged. I did not vlog last week at all. I did the cleaning video and that was it. It was just busy with the swimming lessons, so swimming lessons take an hour. However, before swimming lessons, you have to make sure everyone's changed and ready to go and has everything that they need. And by the time we get there and home, it's like a 2-hour extravaganza. Then you have to wash all the things so it's ready for the next day. So I enjoyed it. They did too, but it took a lot of time out of our day that we didn't have to begin with. So anyways, we've had a really good week. If I sound a little bit crazy or weird, it's because I'm still getting over a cold. I would say towards the end of last week, Andrew passed his cold to me, and I'm always the lucky person to get it in the family, so I'm feeling fine, but I do just have a little bit of that stuffiness left. But yeah, so let's catch you up on things. So one, I kind of talked a little bit about the garage sale. I'm not going to do one, I don't think, for a few reasons, but the main one is my dad is the one who I usually will borrow all the tables from, and they just aren't going to be available for my dad this summer. He left his garage sale still all setting up. They're doing one, they did one early spring, and then they're doing one right before school starts for their city garage sales, and so they just decided to leave it all set up in their garage since they're at their lake house anyways all summer. So I didn't want them to have to tear down their entire garage sale so I could have one. So I think what I'm just going to do, I may set aside just like one big box of stuff to put on their sale and then just try to sell the rest on Facebook Marketplace or donate or just find different places for these things to go. But it's just a lot of kids' clothes, there's some toys, home decor, just certain things where it's just time to let it go. So I think that's going to be the plan, although it might change. I could borrow tables, but at the same time, I really wasn't looking forward to doing it. It's so much work, and it's just been kind of a busy summer. I feel like going from last summer where we had nothing to this summer where we have everything, and the kids aren't even, like the twins aren't even like deep into activities yet at this point. It's been just a night and day difference, and I think I'm still trying to get used to the busyness. I love it. I wouldn't change it, but just trying to balance all the things has been a little bit difficult. So it's probably a blessing in disguise that I just do it this way, and we'll see. It might change, but that's kind of my change as far as that goes. Now for Mother's Day, my gift from my husband, well, and the family, of course, was a flight out to visit my sister in California. I have not seen her since before 2020 all happened, and between then and now they've had a baby. So my first little niece, who made me an auntie, I haven't got to meet her yet, so I'm flying out to see her in July. And so that was kind of my gift, was that. But not only am I going, but our whole family is actually going. So it's a big family trip now to California. Had no idea it was coming until Mother's Day when I was gifted that. So I kind of joked with him. I'm like, it's not really gonna be a relaxing trip traveling with all the kids, but nonetheless, it will still be fun. And we have so many fun things planned. We're staying at my sister's house the entire time, and so we're going to save on hotel costs. So we plan to do a lot of fun things with the kids. First, it's going to be their first plane ride, first time they see the ocean. It's going to be their first time going to Disneyland. We have a day planned for Disney, just a day, and we also have another day planned for Disney Adventure Park. So kind of 2 Disney days, and I think that's probably all we're going to be able to squeeze in this trip. And then I think we might do SeaWorld and a water park. So there's just so many fun things to do. It's just a matter of finding the time and energy to pack it all into this small trip we're planning. So kind of behind the scenes, I've been trying to plan Disney stuff, although we are not hardcore Disney people. We aren't going like all out on this trip by any means. It's our first time, but still want to make sure we have everything type of thing. So I'm kind of doing that. So any Disneyland tips or tricks, let me know. So yeah, we have that going on in July. Very excited to get out and see my sister and just see and meet my niece and hold her, although she's already 9 months old, but still, we're excited. Everyone's excited to get out there. It's all they can talk about is our trip to California. So we're doing that. What else? Oh, I did want to update you on Bailey. So Bailey update is good news. I walked her in on Thursday for her ultrasound, and the vet tech, she's like, how's Bailey doing? And I said, well, I don't want to jinx anything, but I feel like she's kind of turned a corner. Like, I haven't noticed any blood in her stools anymore, and she just seems almost back to normal. But, and she kind of looked at me like, okay, we'll see, type of thing. So they called me a few hours later, and with the ultrasound results, I didn't get to see anything, but I talked to the vet, and he said that the small growth they did find inside of her bladder barely grew at all. So he's thinking it's just some sort of benign growth, nothing to be alarmed with. He said it's still in an inoperable like location in her bladder. So if it's not bothering her, she seems normal. He also did like checked her urine again, and everything came back normal. We're just not going to do anything, so just to keep an eye on her, and we'll go from there. So I felt like that was the best news we could have possibly received. Oh my goodness, what a roller coaster that was. Really thrown like off guard when we brought her in a month ago for her visit. I had no idea this is what we were in for. So super thankful. So I just wanted to say thank you to all of you who said you were praying or just thinking of Bailey and us. It's just really nice to have that support out there. So thank you. She's doing super, super good. So I'll show you her here in a little bit. She's still getting spoiled as normal. We try to keep up on our walks and treats and all that. Toys. Oh my goodness, toys. I renewed her BarkBox subscription. So her Christmas gift was a BarkBox subscription, and I signed her up for the 6-month program or whatever we'll say. And so her 6 months were up, and they said they would give me a $30 credit if I, you know, continued the subscription. So I did that, and that $30, of course, I had to spoil her with the toys. So she has a plethora of toys now. Oh my gosh, some of the toys they come up with for dogs, it is hilarious. So yeah, that's kind of a little mini update. We're staying very busy. July will slow down though a little bit. Once we can get this trip behind us of traveling with 4 kids across the country, I feel like I can kind of relax a little bit and start moving into the fall and home projects, that kind of thing. So more to come as far as projects and decorating. Oh my goodness, I have a home decor video I am trying to get together for you. And then after the 4th of July, we'll do some summer decorating around the house. Nothing major, but I do want to change some things up. I hope you are doing well. Let me know how your summer is going so far. Hopefully you've been able to get out and enjoy some nice weather. And I think this is the most tan I have been since, oh my gosh, before the twins were born. As they get older now, it's getting just a little bit easier to get out and do some of these fun summer things. We went to the pool last week. I've always been just so anxious to bring 4 kids to the pool because I just want to keep an eye on all of them. I want to be with them. I don't want them to go separate ways and something happen or anything like that. So just as they're getting older, we're able to do more fun things. So yeah, it's been really nice. Highly recommend you try the pasta salad recipe. I will link it down below. I love pasta salad. If I ever go to like a cookout or grill out, I like beeline to the pasta salad, potato salad, anything cold that's a salad. I love it. Unless it has tuna or shrimp, then I don't do that. The older 2 kids are outside playing with the neighbors. The twins are still napping. I think I'm just going to continue to work in the kitchen with more food prep. I don't know who this is that you're talking to right now. This does not seem like Crystal. But I need to make room for this cake I made earlier today. Once I frost it with this whipped topping, I need to put it in the refrigerator. So I am boiling some eggs. This little egg cooker was one of my Amazon Prime Day purchases. I only made 3 purchases, by the way, on Prime Day. I was pretty proud of myself. But I've always wanted to try one of these, so it was the perfect time to do it. It works so well. So I'll link this too. Along with this little veggie chopper, it is a lifesaver. I actually used to own a green veggie or food chopper just like that one. Little different, has more attachments now, but my old one, when I used it in a video, oh my gosh, this is probably last summer, you all were like, Crystal, that's been recalled. So I got rid of that one and this is what replaced it. But after all that work in the kitchen, I did not make dinner. I threw in the oven a Stouffer's frozen lasagna. I started at like 4 o'clock because we need to be ready to go, already eaten by 5:30 to get to baseball tonight. So keeping it really easy after working all day in the kitchen. I think that's so funny. I worked all day in the kitchen, but we're just gonna eat a frozen meal. All right, should we go bug hunting?
Yeah.
All right. Where do you think we should search?
Mommy, I think, Mommy.
And the rain missed us too.
Not in the grass, look in the air.
In the air?
Yeah, usually
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
I found that one grass.
Check out my wildflowers. They are growing pretty soon. We should have some actual flowers. The good news is that the decor that was on my table moved to the floor. It's now in the box. I'm just going to probably leave it there and gather things throughout the week and place them in the bin. I never really had a spring decor bin. I had Easter bins, but really never spring. So that might be my designated spring decor bin now. That was way too much information for you. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap up today's video. We're just about to eat dinner, head to baseball, and then we'll do baths and call it a night. But I wanted to say thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up for more day in the life videos, and I will see you later this week. Bye guys.